So is PPT visible full screen? First PPT is there. Topic transistorized voltage regulator with overload protection is the topic. Is it properly visible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, visual.
Okay. So here today we are focusing on overload protection circuit. We have already seen what is transistorized voltage regulator. So there will be small, say similar kind of problem in this PPT. And here I will explain what is overload protection circuit. Here we already have seen such kind of circuit in ICLM723, where one current limiting resistance is placed in between output terminal and the emitter of the series pass transistor T1. We have already seen this. What is job of this RSC? If RSC is connected here, whatever is the load current passing into the load, same will be passing through resistance RSC, short circuit protection resistance, and there will be voltage develop across RSC with this polarity as shown in the figure. So that current is called short circuit current ISC or current limit, similar kind of circuit. And if this voltage drop across RSC is greater than 0.65 volt, which is connected as VBE to short circuit protecting transistor TS, then this transistor will be in on state and some of the current will be bypassed through the transistor. Therefore transistor T1 का जो conduction था that will be reduced and drop VCE will increase because the base current is reducing due to turning on transistor TS. Therefore collector current of T1 will be reducing. As collector current of T1 is reduced, VCE value of transistor T1 will be increased. Therefore output will fall with certain value. Now here, so what will be the value of this resistance RSC? It is a sensing resistance, current sensing resistance, and action will be, current sensing action will be done by transistor TS. So small circuit. Rest of the things are same. You can see T1 is, wait a minute. You can see T1 is the series pass transistor, which is absorbing the fluctuation in either line, that is V in, or load RL. Then R3 is also connected in previous circuit that we have seen. Additional circuitry is the current sensing resistance and transistor TS, that is current sensing transistor TS. You can see rest of the circuit is not shown here. Here it is open, but here it is shown IC2. Means below this we have error correcting transistor T2, we have feedback, we have Zener diode, we have RD, which is used for controlling the current through Zener. So everything is there, but here in this circuit, which is from book ACD SN Talbar, this is focusing only on overload protection circuit. That's why very small or reduced circuit is shown in this figure. Now next is a voltage regulator intended to handle current under varying supply voltage and load current requirements. Therefore, it is necessary to provide overload protection circuit to avoid destructive damage or burn to the circuit. The above circuit will prevent current through series pass transistor T1 from exceeding predefined safe limit of the current. The function of RSC to sense the current and develop voltage drop to turn on the transistor TS. When the current through transistor Q1 reach to predefined level, then the action of TS and RSC start. RSC can be calculated by this formula. RSC will be equal to VBE on of transistor TS divided by short circuit current, whatever you are predefined, you have predefined. VBE on is always sensing voltage of the transistor, that is 0.65, at which the transistor will not be in on state, but if it is increased more than 0.65, it will be in on state and current limiting or current protection action will start. If you see again SN Talbar book, this value is 0.6, not 0.65. As I mentioned earlier, you may go for 0.6, you may go for 0.65. As we have earlier used in 723, we have used 0.65 volt. So we are continuing with that value and divide by whatever is predefined short circuit current that you need. So based on this Short's theory, we will be solving one transistorized voltage regulator problem along with the short overload protection circuit. So you please note down these specifications. It is a question number 4. It is from book ECD by SN Talbar. Design series pass transistor based voltage regulator, whatever we did in earlier lecture. New is with overload protection circuit. So we have to draw overload protection transistor and RSC along with previous circuit for following specification. The specifications are, please write down it because I'm not going to solve this problem. I'm expecting answer from your side into the chat box or comment box. So input voltage is 50 volt plus minus 5 volt. That is unregulated power supply variation will be 45 volt to 55 volt. So maximum will be 55 volt, that is needed while solving the design. Output voltage is 25 volt here. Maximum load current is 0.75 ampere to 1 ampere. So maximum is 1 ampere, load को 1 ampere तक current जाएगा, but here you cannot put short circuit current is equal to 1 ampere, because what happen if load demands 1 ampere current, then it will be treated as short circuit current, and whatever is the design, immediately overload protection circuit will start in action and then it will stop passing the current. Therefore the short circuit current will be slightly greater than whatever is the maximum rated load current. So we may use 1.1 ampere or 1.2 ampere while solving it for short circuit protection circuit only. Okay, else we have to use 1 ampere while solving for power dissipation into the transistor T1 or Q1. RO is 10 ohm. Transistor is assumed that Q1 has IC max 5 ampere, HFE, that is beta, is 25, HIE is 1.3 K, and power dissipation is 50 watt. Q2 IC max is 100 milliampere, beta or HFE is 115, HIE is 2.7 kilo ohm, and power dissipation is, it is not 50 watt actually, it must be 250 milliwatt. I think by mistake I wrote this 50 watt. It's okay if you don't write power dissipation, no worry about that. So here the modification in the earlier circuit, because earlier circuit that we learn is the voltage regulator only using transistor. Now we are putting overload protection circuit into that. So circuit will look like this. So you can see into the circuit, whatever is the highlighted part, I made a square there. This highlighted part is additional. Else remaining is similar to previous circuit. So if somebody asks for voltage transistorized voltage regulator with overload protection circuit, then you have to add these two components, that is RSC in series with transistor Q1, and TS, that is, you may say QS or TS, that is short circuit limiting or overload protection transistor, that is connected into the base of the transistor Q1, and emitter of the transistor Q1 is connected, collector and base of TS, and base of TS and emitter of TS is connected across RSC, that is the short circuit or current limiting resistance. Rest of the part you can see Q1 is at its place, R3 is at its place, Q2 as well, then diode D1, to which two currents are coming, IC2 and current coming from RD, then feedback component, that is R1 and R2 is placed at same position, middle point of that is connected to the base of Q2. So here is the current limiting or overload protection circuit. Whenever this load RL demands more current, say suppose rated current is say 1 ampere, if it is asking 1.1 or 1.2 ampere current, then it will be supplied by the source V in. It will increase the current through transistor Q1 in the form of IC1. IC1 and ISC is similar, so will pass through resistance RSC. Therefore, VBE of S will be more than 0.65, will turn on transistor TS. It will turn on transistor TS, and once this VBES is more than 0.65 volt, turning on transistor TS, what will happen? Some current will be passed through transistor TS. Therefore, the base current which is going into the transistor T1 or Q1 will be decreased or sink. So as the base current is decreased, collector current which is passing through earlier from transistor Q1 will decrease. So collector current decrease होगा क्योंकि base current decrease हुआ है, beta times IB is the collector current has to be decreased. Therefore, what will happen to VCE? VCE will increase. So VCE will increase. In this manner, the output current is controlled and will protect this circuit under short circuit condition and will protect the series pass transistor Q1. So here I'll just wait at my end and asking you to proceed for transistor Q1. What I need, you please use your notebook, pen, pencil and calculators. I need the values, we will tally it, it is there on next PPT. I will check value VCE1 max because we will be solving for Q1 as we did earlier. So VCE1 max I want, then I want power dissipation of transistor Q1 and I want base current which is passing through transistor Q1. So I need all three values. You please use pen, pencil, calculator and notebook and send me the answer in the chat box. I'm waiting for the answer. I open chat box here. So calculate VCE1 max, then IB1, then power dissipation of Q1. I'm expecting these three values. I will tally it. If answers are correct, then I'll move to the next PPT. We'll tally it. Later on, we'll move to the Zener diode selection. Until and unless I get solution from your side, I'll not say proceed this lecture further. So all of you have to solve this problem. Please put your roll number. Put your roll number and then comment the answer.
हेलो सर।
Yes.
सर
Yes, Priyanka.
चैट बॉक्स में मैसेज ही नहीं जा रहा।
नहीं जा रहा है?
नहीं।
When I say set this meeting to only me, chatting is not allowed to you. Somebody
नो
else
सर।
please try. Somebody else please try.
No, sir, it is showing you are not permitted to
Oh, not
post in
permitted.
general.
Okay, no worry about that. Those who
Yes, sir.
okay, no worry. Okay, those who say calculated these values, please turn on your mic and talk to me. Tell your roll number. मुझे दिख ही जाता वैसे, and I'll write it down. What are your answers? And then after few samples, we'll tally the same into the PPT. Okay, calculate it. Turn on your mic, or I may ask to anybody, those who are present into the meeting. So everybody has to work on this. Yes, Sumit. Do you have any question? Sumit Kulwan.
Sir, I solved the problem.
Okay, tell me VC value.
VC1 is 30 volt
Yes. Then
and power dissipation is 30 watt
yes, power dissipation is 30 watt. And
and IB1 is 40 milliampere.
IB1 is 40 milliampere. Very simple solution is there. So you have used all the rules like KVL, KCL, whatever that we studied earlier. Okay. Anybody else? Yes. Aditi Tade. Aditi Tade, she has left the meeting as I asked the question. Yes, Disha Daga. Disha Daga. Today I decided to conduct this lecture, say, like a two-way communication. And today this topic will be over, this unit will be over. So if you have any related question, you may discuss with me. Disha Daga, are you there? Yes, Lakshman. Shashwat. I'll not proceed until unless I'll get certain samples, right? Answer from few people.
Hello, sir.
Yes, who's speaking?
Sir Mahesh.
Yes, Mahesh.
Sir, VCE1 equal to 30 volt,
Okay.
uh,
Power dissipation.
30 watt, and
Yes.
IB1 equal to 40 milliampere.
Yes, correct. Very simple. Selection of transistor Q1 is very simple. Only 3 steps. VC is calculated simply by subtracting output from input, maximum input, that is 55 minus 25, it is 30. Then power dissipation is whatever is the rated current multiply by VCE. Rated current is maximum is 1 ampere and VCE given is VCE calculated is 30 volts, so it is 30 watt. And what is base current? Base current is collector current divided by beta. So collector current is 1 ampere and beta is how much? Beta कितना था?
25.
25. So it is simply 40 milli ampere is the base current. So I have next PPT where those who are still silent or not attempting this question, not attending this lecture, for those the voltage across transistor will be VCE1 is equal to V in minus V out. VCE1 maximum V in is 55 minus 25 is 30 volt. Then current through transistor is similar to current through load. Current through load maximum is given, that is 1 ampere. Range is given actually 0.75 to 1 ampere. So 1 ampere is maximum, that has to be considered. So maximum current passing through transistor will be 1 ampere. Therefore power dissipation is simple, that is voltage into current is nothing but power dissipation. So same is calculated here, 30 watt, and the base current is nothing but collector current upon beta, that is HFE. HFE is nothing but beta. So that is output current or collector current is equal to load current. So 1 ampere divided by 25, it is simply 40 milliampere. Next, I'm expecting selection of Zener diode. What I need is a Zener. What I need is Zener. So solve for VZ. Then Zener resistance जो series में है, that is RD. I need value of that. And of course power dissipation in RD. I entered into the chat box. And wattage of the resistance RD. I need these 4 values and I am waiting for the same.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
VZ equals to
Yes, name your
12.5 volt.
yes, Priyanka Chauhan, right?
Yes, sir.
Priyanka. Okay, Priyanka, VZ is
12.5 volt
12.5 volt. It is half of the output voltage, right?
output voltage. RD equals to 1.25 kilo ohm.
Yes, right. 1.25
And
kilo.
power is equals to 125 milliwatt.
Okay, 125 milliwatt. Actually, this power is 125 milliwatt because we have selected or we have assumed that 10 milliampere current is passing there. Okay, if somebody is assuming some different current, the power will change. Okay, please
Yes.
remember all of you. It is not always say will be say whatever resistance कितना है 1.25 multiply by 10 milliwatt किया है, sorry multiply by 10 milliampere square किया है. अगर आप करंट दूसरा ले रहे हो तो इतना ध्यान में रखना है कि उसी करंट से आपको वोल्टेज निकालना है. एंड विच व्हाट विल बी द वोल्टेज ऑफ आरडी देन? सिलेक्शन कैसे रहेगा, क्योंकि 125 मिलीवाट का कोई ऐसा रेजिस्टेंस मिलता नहीं है मार्केट में. So what will be the minimum wattage of the RD?
1/8 volt.
1 by 8, 1 by 8 is nothing but 125 exact. So I already told you exact selection is not preferred. So 1 by 4.
Okay, sir.
1 by 4 will be 250 milliwatt तक पावर हैंडल कर सकता है वो. आप अगर 1 by 8 बोल रहे हो तो ये जो रीडिंग है एग्जैक्ट 125 मिलीवाट इज नथिंग बट 1 by 8. थोड़ा सा भी अगर बढ़ गया है बाय मिस्टेक, कोई भी रीजन से थोड़ा बढ़ सकता है, क्योंकि we know that whatever we calculated, actual values are not same. There will be some, say, what, some deviation. So 125 से थोड़ा भी 130 मिलीवॉट भी अगर पावर डिसिपेशन होने की कोशिश की वहां पे तो डैमेज हो जाएगा. सो हायर वैल्यू इज प्रिफर्ड. So 1.4 watt is preferred here. So here, as I got answer, is there anybody who has the same answer? Zener voltage, RD, PD, or anybody is
Hello.
there who has different answer? Yes.
Sir, I got the same answer.
Okay.
VZ 12.5 and RD 1.25 kilowatt and PD
RD kilowatt,
also
no, it is kilo ohm. Ayush.
kilo ohm. Sorry, kilo
Yes.
ohm. It's my mistake, sir. Sorry.
Okay.
And PD
125 milliwatt.
0.125 watt. It's mean
Yes.
also 125 milliwatt. Am I right, sir?
Milliwatt, not
Milliwatt.
millivolt. Power is watt.
Mi-
And selection of resistance will be quarter watt.
Quarter watt.
Yes, 1/4. There are
1
some
watt.
grades wattage में रहता है. I already mentioned 1/8 watt, 1/4 watt,
1.
1/2, then 1, then 5, 10 ऐसे बढ़ते रहता है. You may see chart online. No need to discuss
Yes,
here.
sir.
So good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, very. So if you say look at this problem, it is very easy and say easy, and you can score marks if such kind of problem asked in the examination, as the students are solving, some are speaking into the meeting, some may not be speaking. Okay, so here whatever the answer I got from the student is also correct. Let's focus on that. Zener diode selection, we select Zener diode. For that, Zener voltage is selected half of the output voltage, so V out by 2, so it is 25 by 2, 12.5 volt. It is correct. You got the answer RD is equal to 1.25 K and PRD is 125 milliwatt, because of course you have assumed that Zener current is 20 milliampere, then diode, sorry, current through RD is 10 milliampere, current through transistor 2 is 10 milliampere. So total Zener current is 20, 10 plus 10. Therefore, our answers are matching. Of course, you have liberty to select some different value of currents, but accordingly your answer will change. Please remember. My suggestion is assume such values, not in this problem only, in every, say, numerical, choose such values. Those will be say helpful while calculating the values. Helpful means it will be easy to calculate. So 1/4 watt resistance RD will be selected to pass 10 milliampere current through the Zener rated 12.5 volt. So next is I'm expecting values for transistor Q2. Transistor Q2. Again, what I need VCE of transistor 2. Then I need IC2, collector current of transistor 2. That is of course 10 milliampere. We already assume. Then power dissipation of Q2. And then I need base current of transistor Q2, IB2. I need these four values from your side. And expecting some other student to speak and come up with the solution. Those who have already answered previous question, please don't say, even though you may have right answer, please don't say I'm sorry, please don't tell that I'm expecting answer from remaining student. Yes, Yogesh, are you there? Yogesh Kothale, Yash Khandare, तुषार, श्रद्धा जावरकर इज लिविंग, उसको लगा पूछ रहे हैं अभी सर. Sudhanshu Pawar, I know most of you are just putting your mobile phone somewhere else and attending lecture remotely. Shashwat, are you there? I called your name twice. Shashwat Jha. Shraddha Vambere. Mandeep. I already told you I will not proceed this lecture until and unless I get answer from you. Lakshmi Harne. Karan Dande. Lakshmi Harne, are you there?
Sir,
Answers?
Well, I'm just here.
Yes, Lakshmi. Do you have answers?
Actually, sir, I am going to my home.
So
I am
you are
on
yeah.
bike. So sorry,
Yes,
sir.
you are?
I am on bike.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
listening.
So Mandeep.
Sorry, sir.
It's okay. Mandeep. Revati.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Sir,
Naneshwari.
VC, sir,
Yes.
VC2 equals to
Yes, VC2 is
VC 13.2 volt.
okay. IC2 is
PD,
10 milliampere.
uh,
PD
PD 132 milliampere.
milliwatt. Milliwatt.
Sorry, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. What? And IB2 equals to 86 microampere.
Yes, 86 or 87 microampere. Okay, right. Revati, are you there into the lecture?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you solved this?
Yes, sir.
Got similar answers?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Okay.
I have said this answer
Yes.
just now. सर अभी मैंने ही आंसर बताया ना.
दो लोग बात कर रहे होंगे फिर. ज्ञानेश्वरी was also talking.
सर मैंने ही बताया ये सारे आंसर अभी.
ओके. बीच में मुझे दो आवाज भी आए. ओके.
Yes, sir.
प्रणव भोपले. रेवती, mute yourself. Yes. प्रणव. प्रतीक भूसारी. प्रतीक निकुले. सुमित अंकिनवार. कोई भी नहीं क्या? सब सो गए क्या? सुमित कुलवंत.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Do you have answers?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me your answers.
VC2 is 13.2 volts.
Okay.
IC2 is like 10 milliampere.
Yeah.
Power dissipation 132 milliwatt.
And
And
IB2.
IB2 is 86.9
How you have calculated
micro
IB2? Just tell me. How you have calculated IB2?
IC2 upon HFE2.
Okay. IC2 value is 10 milliampere. HFE2 कितना है?
115.
Okay, thank you. So again, without wasting time, I come to the PPT. So these are the values remaining. People may note down. VC2 is nothing but V out plus VB minus VZ. KVL apply करके. Then 25.7 minus 12.5, it is 13.2 volt. Your answer is correct. Then it is already selected 10 milliampere. So power dissipation is 13.2 multiplied by 10 milliampere is 132 milliwatt is correct, and IB2 is also 87 microampere, which is also correct. I'm expecting answer for design of R3 from your side again. Design of R3. So R3 के लिए I need VR3, value of R3, IR3, ये दोनों निकलने के बाद you will get value of R3 and power dissipation of R3. So expecting answers from your side. एटलीस्ट एक दो लोगों के आंसर मिलने तक मैं प्रोसीड नहीं करूंगा आगे. और आंसर्स नहीं मिले तो लेक्चर 1 बजे के आगे भी चलेगा. आज मैं खाना वाना खा के बैठा हूँ मस्त. So please solve and answer the required values. पूर्वा अंबाड़कर, निशा हटेल, निमिष हटवार.
Yes, sir.
Who is speaking? निमिष.
Yes, sir.
सॉल्व करो और आंसर दो मुझे निमिष.
जी सर.
हाँ. मुफीज, मुफीज शेख.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, सॉल्व करो और आंसर दो.
Yes, sir.
आज अटेंडेंस बहुत लेस है. 102 ओनली.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Who is
So
speaking?
we are Payal Rathi.
Yes, Payal.
So VR3 is equals to 29.3 volt.
Okay.
IR3 is equals to 50 milliampere.
Okay.
R3 is equals to 586 ohm.
Okay.
And
Power
PD,
distribution.
just a minute.
Payal, PD is
Just a minute, sir.
okay. Okay. Mufiz and Nimish will tally these answers and confirm that. Participation in R3 will be IR3 square multiplied by R3.
So 146.5 watt, milliwatt, microwatt, sorry, milliwatt.
It will be milliwatt, so it will be 1.47 watt. So
Yes.
what will be the wattage of R3 in actual जब select करोगे तो?
1/4, sir.
1/4 watt is nothing but 250 milliwatt only. सो योर
तो
ऑलरेडी पावर डिसिपेशन जो होने वाला है, जो रेजिस्टेंस लगाओगे आप उसमें 1.47 वॉट, उससे नियर अबाउट
कम
6-8 टाइम्स ज्यादा पावर डिसिपेट होगी। विद इन अ सेकेंड इट विल गेट बर्न, अगर आप 1/4 अगर यूज करोगे तो। एज इट इज 1.47 वॉट, 1.47 वॉट आया ना, राइट?
यस सर।
सो यू हैव टू इधर यूज 2 वॉट रेजिस्टेंस एटलीस्ट, या फिर 5 वॉट, उससे कम वैल्यू नहीं चाहिए। 10 वॉट भी चल जाता है, बट यू कैनॉट सिलेक्ट lesser value or exactly equal value। वाटेज इज 1.47 वॉट आया है, तो उससे कम वाटेज का रेजिस्टेंस आप नहीं प्लेस कर सकते वहां पे, उससे ज़्यादा वाटेज का ही चाहिए। रेजिस्टेंस की वैल्यू विल रिमेन सेम 586, बट वाटेज विल बी मोर, so 2 watt, 5 watt, more than that, of course। Yes, Nimish Atwar, do you have answers? Nimish, Mufiz? Okay, Payal, these are the right answers. We'll just cross verify it for remaining students. So going for the selection of R3, as R3 is connected in the loop of input, output, VBE1 and voltage across R3. After applying KVL, we get equation VR3 is equal to input voltage minus Vout plus VBE of first transistor. Then 55 minus 25.7, it is 29.3. Therefore, current through resistance R3 will be, there will be two current passing, means IR3, R3 में से जो current जा रहा है, that will be distributed towards what? Base of the transistor 1 and collector of the transistor 2. So collector of the transistor 2 current, I know that is 10 milliampere, we already selected. IB1, which is the base current of first transistor, that is calculated 40 milliamp earlier. So adding those together, 50 milliampere will be the current passing through R3. So we know voltage across R3. Now we know current through R3. We may calculate value of resistance R3. So VR3 by IR3 will be 29.3 volt divided by 50 milliampere. It is 586. Is of course correct answer you have calculated. And power dissipation is IR3 square into R3. So 50 milliampere square divided by, sorry, multiply by 586. 1.47 watt आता है, milliwatt नहीं है। Please remember, Payal, you had say right answer, but there was somewhat confusion here, the wattage कितना select करना है। So this is not in milliwatt, so milliwatt में नहीं है, तो 1 watt के भी ऊपर है ये। So we have 2 watt, 5 watt resistance, therefore 5 watt resistance is selected for this। So next is solution for R1 and R2. So I am expecting value of R1 and expecting value of R2. Okay, though we have not solved into the say numerical, but I am here expecting power dissipation of both the resistances R1 and R2. PD of R1 and R2. Please go for that. Calculate value of R1 and R2 and power dissipation भी निकालो, so that calculating only value is not sufficient, power dissipation भी आपको पता होना चाहिए। नहीं तो 1 watt power dissipate होने वाला है particular points में, and you are connecting 1/4 watt resistance there, it will be damaged within a second. As soon as you power on the circuit, it will get damaged due to excessive heat. So R1 and R2 की value भी निकालो, उसके power dissipation भी निकालो। I'm waiting for answer. Again, Mufiz, Nimish, solve for this. I'm expecting answer from your side. रिया राठौड़, साक्षी वर्मा, श्वेता चांडक, आशीष कुमार, मोहम्मद राहिल, yes, Ashish Kumar,
Yes, sir.
do you have answers?
Yes, sir. Wait, sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, who is speaking?
Pranit.
Hello.
Sir, R2 value is. Hello, sir.
कौन बात कर रहा है?
Sir, Pranit Bhojekar.
हाँ, प्रणीत. हाँ. R2 is?
Sir, R2 value is 1.32K.
1.32 is R1, okay.
And R1 is 1.18 kilo ohm.
1.18. R1 R2 में गड़बड़ नहीं है ना तुम्हारा? R1 के जगह पे R2 सिलेक्ट कैलकुलेट किया R2. Okay. Power dissipation in respective is?
Power dissipation R2 के लिए 132 milliwatt.
Okay.
और R1 के लिए 118 milliwatt.
Milliwatt, correct. So you will choose quarter watt resistance. It will be sufficient. No, quarter watt. Yes, quarter watt will be sufficient. कि quarter watt is nothing but 250 milliwatt. उससे ज़्यादा power dissipation हो ही नहीं रहा. So quarter watt will be sufficient. So coming to the PPT here, you can see the base current IB2 is IC2 upon beta of transistor 2. 10 milliampere upon 115, it is 87 microampere already calculated. Since we need IR1 very greater than IB2, therefore IR1, IR2 is approximately equal and select at 10 milliampere. Then voltage drop across resistance R2 is VZ plus VBE2. So 12.5 plus 0.7 will be 13.2. Therefore value of R2 is 13.2 divided by 10 milliampere, it is 1.32 K. अभी किसने बात की अभी? हेलो, आंसर किसने बताया? प्रणीत तुमने R1 1.32 बताया क्या?
नहीं सर, R2 बताया 1.32.
R2 बताया. Okay, it is right then.
R1 1.1.
Yeah, I was bit confused कि आपने उल्टा बताया क्या? Neglecting. Okay, right. Neglecting base current, R1 will be output minus VR2 divided by 10 milliampere or say I1. Then it is 1.18. If you calculate power dissipation, of course, you will be multiplying 13.2 by 10 milliampere. So it will be 132 milliwatt, and multiplying 1.18 K multiply by 10 milliampere square, it will be 118 milliwatt. So 1/4 watt resistance for R1 as well as R2 is expected. So in this way, the previous processes or previous steps we followed, and few of you have answered the question, and that was of course correct. Moving further is selection of short circuit protection. So selection of short circuit protection circuit. Here there is small formula, RSC is equal to VB on of TS divided by ISC. VB on of TS is 0.65 volt, and short circuit current, as I mentioned, maximum current passing through load will be 1 ampere. You cannot choose 1 ampere because if load demands 1 ampere current, then suddenly the short circuit transistor जो है that will be into action and will stop the current. So therefore slightly greater than rated value is expected here. So 1.2 ampere is selected कि उस वो 1.2 ampere को short circuit current treat करेगा, and accordingly the resistance required RSC is 0.54 ohm. Calculating the stability of the circuit by putting the value, stability के लिए formula है R1 plus R2 upon R2 into R1 parallel to R2 plus HIE2 plus H1 plus HFE2 into RZ divided by HFE2 into R3. Putting all the values into the equation here, we get stability is equal to 0.108. So this was all about the lecture. Thank you very much for attending this lecture. Now here I'll just wait for 2-3 minutes. If there any confusion or any question, any query from your side, else here this 6th unit I will be going to continue with 6th unit in next lecture. So in that unit, design of instrumentation amplifier, bridge amplifier, temperature controller or indicator using thermocouple, RTD, thermosensor, AD590 and LM35 is a temperature sensor IC. So this unit will be covered by me in the successive lectures, and 5th unit will be conducted by Dr. Khanchandani sir. So ये जो 5वां यूनिट है ये सर चालू करेंगे, 6वां यूनिट मैं चालू कर दूंगा in next lecture. Other than this, if you have any query, you may discuss with me. Else, after 1 minute, I will end this meeting. Okay, then if there is no query, thank you very much. You can leave the meeting.